What is up, guys? Phaedo82 coming at you with some more raid cam footage. We have one of the dominant clans on the server, and they're about to raid the tower of their rival clan, the BR clan, which is a South American clan who's playing on the server. There's a bit of a rivalry going on as to who is the most experienced group of raiders, and I'm really interested to see how this raid turns out. A raid tower has already been constructed. It's pretty high up in the sky, and I'm not sure if they're already on top of the base or not. It looks like perhaps not, because they're destroying the raid tower, so that may have been a pre-existing raid tower that didn't work out, or they may have tried it this time and found that it wasn't in the right position to get onto the roof. So it looks as though they're going to start building up another raid tower and give that another try. I think they want to get on the roof because that is their best entry point on the base. So I skipped ahead a little bit. They're building up the raid tower. They're going to go ahead. They're going to build a land bridge to go across, or to attempt to go across, rather. They have members on the ground. They have a member on the ground running up to give them cover right now. They have members in the front of the house. Oh, and it looks like the person on the ground did not give him cover. That individual actually shot out that raid tower. The players who fell did not take a lot of damage. It doesn't appear. They didn't die from that fall. So the fall damage isn't in full effect. They are chasing that player back through the rocks. They're not going to let him go, but he did distract them from the target, which was that tower. So that may have been called in by the guys on the inside of the tower, or it may have just been a random occurrence, as oftentimes happens in Rust. But they're giving chase to this guy far and wide. They're chasing him through the rocks, through the field, and they definitely want to go ahead and get a hold of this guy. So back at the tower, it looks like the BR clan is active. They're no longer sleeping, so that may have been one of their members who took out that raid tower. They know something's going on. They're on top of that tower. They're looking around to see what the deal is. They've got it covered. They got a good vantage point up there. They got all the corners covered. Looks like they have a member with an AK and then another member with a Thompson. They really need to get out a bolt, though, if they're going to be in any position to defend that particular location. So it looks like back down here we have some more action going on. We have some more gunfire, and it looks like the players believe they found the traitor who shot out the raid tower.
I didn't.
Your friend did, and you said maybe you'll tell him not to attack our tower.
And it appears as though there's a little bit of confusion there. Alright, so the action's heading back towards the tower. The raiders are back on target, back on track to get over to that tower of the BR clan and try to get in there. We got the raiders running up along to the tower. We got the BR clan on the top, raining fire down on the raiders, trying to defend their position. The raiders are spread out, so the clan doesn't have the clan who's defending the tower doesn't have a way to pinpoint where they are. It looks like they made the mistake of opening the door, and now there is at least one of the raiders inside the doorway. Never a good idea to open the door, but thankfully they had this base airlocked, so those two doors were there, so they're not in the inner part of the base yet. Now we're looking in the inner part of the base. The BR clan is taking down what looks like their elevator, so even if that clan makes their way in, they're not going to be able to get up and build up to any type of loot room or upper floor. This base was constructed with an elevator, it looks like, and that elevator is going to pose quite a problem if that clan decides to use C4 and get in there, because that's going to be real tricky to raid. So we got the BR clan still doing overwatch on top of their base, still covering the ground area. We have the raiders still camping that front door, hoping they'll open that second door. They can get into the inner area, and I don't know if they're going to get that opportunity again. I don't know if the BR clan is going to make that mistake twice. So it looks like we have another raider down here on the side who is exchanging fire with the member of the BR clan who's on top of that tower. They're trading fire back and forth. Looks like this player's healing up. Looks like he was hit. And the player up top here has his sights on that particular location. He knows where it's coming from, and they are locked in battle at this point. So it looks like we got 2 members on the roof right now. I'm not sure how many members are in the house. There may only be 2 members of the BR clan active, so they might not really be willing to get out of the base and engage. They're probably in just defensive mode at this point. So it looks like we can see some more gunfire over here on the ground. I'm not sure exactly what they're shooting at. Oh, it looks like there's a third BR member who came out of the top. He is now on the roof as well. So they have pretty much all points on the roof covered. So it looks like the clan's waking up in the tower. And good, looks like this is going to be an active raid. And it's going to be an interesting one to watch, I hope. So we're back down to the front door. There was some gunfire going in there. I couldn't quite catch what happened. But it looks like we got some more players joining the raid coming down the hill here. Hopefully somebody's bringing C4. It's never a party unless somebody brings C4, right? So back up here, we're taking a look at the tower. The defenders are still up there raining fire down upon the raiders. Still trading fire with that particular player who's down there by the side of the Rad Town area. And we're back to that player where was on the side of the Rad Town. He's shooting, trying to take out one of those snipers up top. Not sure how effective he'll be from that range. Looks like he has an AK. I believe the individual up top has a bolt. The bolt has a little bit better range. And it looks like he's trying to heal up. That's Alakazam, actually. You might remember him from an earlier video. And he has a bit of a beef with these guys, and they have one with him as well. So it looks like he's going to keep at it. Keep trying to divert their fire from the other members of the raiding squad. I don't think the BR clan knows just how many people are out here. There's probably about 6 people raiding the base. Oh, it looks like Alakazam just went down. Maybe he'll have a buddy come over and help him. He has only a few seconds to get healed, and looks like Alakazam ended up dying out. So we're back looking at the tower. We have the raiders covering the main floor, the ground level rather. They're looking for what opportunities they have. I'm not sure if they're willing to use C4 to breach that door, or if they're just hoping somebody's going to go ahead and open it. Oh, look at that. We have a member of the BR clan who just jumped down from the top of the base. Looks like he was hugging the base so he wouldn't take too much fall damage, and he ended up closing the door. That was an epic move, guys. That was pretty badass. So now that front door is closed and the raiders no longer have access to get into that inner airlock area there. So it looks like they might be moving away from the base now. They're shooting out the top areas, top defensive points on the base, which looks like some twig fortifications up there that the raiders or their defenders rather were hiding behind. So they're taking those out to get a better line of sight on who's on top of that roof. I think the raid might be over at this point, guys. I'm hearing a lot of gunfire, though I'm not sure where it's coming from. I don't see muzzle flashes. I don't see a lot going on. And oh, it actually looks like 2 members got stuck inside the airlock area, and they're exchanging fire with members of the BR clan who are up top in the base. They're on the top part of the elevator, and they are trading shots with, it's 2-on-2 at this point. They're trading shots with the 2 raiding party members who got stuck on the ground floor. Looks like somebody just got taken out. I'm not sure if that was one of the raiders or if it was one of the BR clan members. Looks like the raider, at least one raider and one BR clan member are doing a bit of a dance down here. The raider just took him out. Looks like it's Nivex. You might remember from previous videos. He took out that member of the BR clan. He jumped down there to, I think, do battle with him. And looks like Nivex just revived his friend Balls, who's down there as well. So we got 2 members of the raiding party down here on the ground floor, and they are re-gearing down there, it looks like, with what they got off that dead player from the BR clan. So we're up here, we're looking down from the elevator shaft, if you will, in the base, and it's a bit of a choke point. So they're trading shots with the BR clan members who are up there, and this is a pretty interesting place to be in. This is going to turn out to be a battle of attrition, and really just to to see who has the most resources. So the raiding party downstairs, obviously they don't have the access for their buddies to give them more supplies. So whatever they have on their body in terms of ammo, medkits, and whatnot is what they're going to have to make work. Looks like the BR clan up here is reverting to using bows. Oh, he just pulled a bolt back out. He got taken down by the... Oh, nice. So they're getting shredded up here. And I'm pretty sure he probably dropped his bolt down there as well when he died. These guys are getting tore up in here. They're getting tore up in their own base. But, you know, they're not going to be... The Raiders aren't going to be able to build up or anything. But it's a bit of a predicament now because they're locked in there. And their only option is to kind of just wait them out. But looks like the BR members want to continue to fight the Raiders down the bottom. Sometimes when this happens, people just go ahead and log off and let the Raiders kind of suffer for being locked in a base. But looks like we got a fight brewing here, guys, which is always good to watch and always fun to record. So it looks like we got a couple bodies piling up here in that elevator shaft area. And the BR clan members are back up in one of their supply rooms. Looks like they're re-gearing, they're getting some more supplies, and they're going back down to continue the fight to keep those guys out of their base. We got more action in the air shaft area. We got lots of muzzle flashes, lots of bullets flying, and it's quite an intense showdown here. It's kind of like a lot of fireworks going on, if you will. It's pretty intense. But we got Balls and Nivek down here. They are really just doing a great job of keeping that clan at bay up inside that upper part of the base. They seem to be real good with their weapons, and they seem to be real good shots for the most part. We got another clan member from the raiding party out here who is covering the outside, making sure no one drops down and comes through those doors and gets their buddies, which is always good teamwork. Always impressed by this group of players and their teamwork. So we're back up and we're looking at the air shaft or elevator shaft here, guys. Sorry, I keep calling it an air shaft, elevator shaft, and it looks like the BR clan's not having much luck defending this particular choke point. They might have better luck if they actually tried jumping down the outside of the base and just opening those doors and just, you know, letting it go from there. It doesn't look like this is really working out for them. And bodies are starting to... We got a BR member who just ran down. He just closed the other door. Awesome work. Awesome. He's got them now locked in by 2 doors. So if they try to get blown out by C4, they're going to need to bring even more. Their friends, rather. And they're doing a bit of a dance down here. Nivek and Balls aren't as concerned by the naked with the rock as they are by the guy up there with the gun. Looks like they took the guy out with the gun, and now they're working on getting the naked man with the rock as well. And looks like he's about to build something or set something down. Not sure what he was doing there, but he is down for the count as well. Balls and Nivek are still going strong down here. I'm not sure how much ammo they have. I'm not sure what they have for medkits, but they are just rocking it down there. Another dead member up here from the BR clan, and it looks like they're re-gearing. There's a third member up here, and they are not giving up. They're jumping back down to try to fight with rocks, to try to distract the Raiders and try to waste their ammo probably too. Looks like Balls and Nivek are making short work of this guy. I think this guy's trying to get him to get a bit of crossfire going on and take him out, but they've managed to dispatch him as well. So we get another member up here from the BR clan with an AK, one with a bow. I'm pretty sure they're probably running out of ammo. It looks like they've already lost a lot of supplies to these guys down here, and I'm not sure, you know, who has the resources to outlast each other here. Either the Raiders are gonna end up, you know, staying down here, or the clan's gonna log off and say, you know, screw it, we use too many resources, let them just die out down there. But they are continuing to fight, and it's really interesting to watch. So right now they're trying to just get the shot on one another and see who can snipe from the angle and you know, not get hit. Looks like that particular doorway is not working out for the BR clan. They're getting shredded every time they go by it, and the bodies are just piling up down there. Looks like I heard somebody just hit maybe a bear trap. Maybe that's what that person was putting down before when they had what looked like the building hammer out. And again, guys, we got a clan member from the raiding party over here covering his buddies in the bush. He's making sure no one's going to open that door and flank him. More action on the inside. We got more gunfire. We got more bodies piling up. Nivik and Balls are just killing it in here. Alright, we got 3 BR members up here. One with a bow, one with a, looks like AK, and then another with a revolver, and they're just trying to figure out how to get these guys out of their house. Exchanging shots with them, and it looks like it's starting to get dark, which is going to pose some interesting problems for the raiders and for the BR clan members as well. Kind of like a fireworks show, guys, kind of a light show here, kind of trippy. I'm sure it'll get more intensified at night. The muzzle flashes are lighting up that base down there. I can't see much. It's getting to be a bit pitch black. I'm not sure how that's going to go for either party here. It's hard to see in the dark. It's hard to know where your targets are, and it's hard to hear where hard to know where those footsteps are coming from too. So it looks like they're lighting up a torch here. Again, the bodies are piling up on the first floor. We get at least 5-6 bodies all just in that one particular area, and downstairs it's pretty dark. Can hear footsteps. I think that some of the clan members from the BR clan jumped down there. They're trying to, I think, get the raiders while they can't see what's going on. Every now and then we see a muzzle flash kind of lighten up the floor there, lighten up the walls, and we can kind of see a little bit of the action. And the BR clan members are jumping down. They're trying to engage the raiders in the dark with rocks or with whatever other tools they have, and they're trying to use that darkness to their advantage. Really, this has really turned out to be an interesting fight. So again, they're opening up that door to the elevator shaft. Got a lot of muzzle flashes going on down there. Lots of shots going off. Lots of footsteps. You can hear people getting hit with rocks. This is real intense for the raiders, and I'm sure that they're really just trying. They're really holding their ground really well, and really trying to figure out what their next move is at this point. I'm hoping their clan comes back and is able to C4 him out of the base. That would be an interesting thing to see. But it looks like right now they're just hanging tight down there in the darkness. So we got a torch lighting up the area down there. We can see just bodies piling up from the BR clan members who are jumping down there. They're getting shredded by Balls and Nivek. And again, guys, it's hard to see, but we can hear the footsteps. We can hear the action going on. We can't see much, but every now and then, we get a bit of a glimpse of what's going on when the muzzles are flashing and the bullets are flying. And again, the BR clan members are jumping down there trying to engage the raiders. This is a really intense fight to watch. It's really interesting, and I'm not sure if it comes across in the video, but it's really cool to see this in action. So lots of stuff lighting up down here. Kind of trippy, kind of creepy in some ways, and also kind of cool the way that effect is. We'll see the muzzle flash go off, and we'll just see sort of bodies littering the entire floor down there. Real trippy stuff. Really cool. And it looks like, guys, Balls and Nivek are down for the count, I believe. And oh, looks like they're not. They're still up. There's still a bit of a fight going on. And it looks like at this point they are down for the count. We got the BR members surveying the damage that's been done here. They're taking a look at what they can salvage and just making sure that no one remains in here. Look at, guys, with that torch, all of that carnage and all of those corpses.
Yo, what the f